Hey, welcome back. Yeah, so I got a feeling we might just kind of write this series off as a little bit of a dumpster fire. Or an oven fire. Get it? But yeah, just with the audio and my notes weren't very good. And also the gameplay doesn't really, it's not very conducive to talking over. But we're learning and we're growing. Getting better, trying different things. My first time doing the emulator. That's cool, that's exciting. If I want, after I record, I can play Star Fox. Should I just play Banjo-Kazooie? Like now? I could if I wanted to. No, I don't want to do that. But I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do it. But I could. I'm not going to do it. But if I want to, I could. Okay, let's try to do a note today that's like not horrible. Do I want to talk about Bible study? Oh, I didn't even mention the interview thing. Well, I didn't hear back. I said last week, like, oh, I'll hear back by next week, but I didn't hear back. I did an interview with a job that I thought I would probably get, but I didn't hear back yet. But I did my pros and cons list, and I'm leaning towards no, but I did a flip, and the flip said you gotta do it, so I guess you gotta do it. Use this ice block. You can extinguish 7 fires. Please try to get into the oven control area, and please delete the massive virus. Examine a fire to use the ice block. Oh. Oh, someone's shooting at me. MegaMan. You're pretty smart. So wait a minute. You did this? Okay, wait, what do? Do I just jack back in? We have to put out those flames. What can we use? Oh. Yeah, maybe we should... There's a fire in the kitchen. What do we do? I'll plug in my electronics into it. Or maybe we should get the fire extinguisher? Oh, there we go. We just solved it. They're cyber terrorists. Oh, I have to be careful how many I use. Ooh, ooh. So, what do we want to talk about today? This is kind of a bone and shadow. Why did I write this? Our world is dumb, your world is cool, you have lightsabers, we have pollution. I think I was talking about that because... I don't know. I don't really remember. I think I wrote that one late at night and I was like, I'll remember what this note means. I don't remember. I can get over there, but then where do I go after that? Maybe it had to do with the romance thing, like, oh, stop talking about romance. Like, we have romance in our world. We want to know more about your world. Your world's cool. You have lightsabers. We have pollution. I have another Bible now. Maybe let's do that one real quick. Reading the Bible, I don't blame Moses or the people. This is something. Here's a boss. I think maybe it had come across like... I mean, I don't like Moses, but I don't really blame him. He was in a horrible situation where, like, people... The world, 6,000, 4,000 years ago, whatever... It was such a terrible place. Nobody knew why anything was happening. People would die. Nobody knew why. People would starve. Moses was a slave. Was he a slave? His people were slaves. People were slaves. I blame God. Am I allowed to say that? For putting them in that situation. And why are we so lucky now? That's the thing that kind of bugs me about the whole is God real thing. Like, why am I so lucky where God doesn't test me as much as he tests those people who are slaves? Ooh. What's that? Throw it. They didn't know what to do. Moses didn't know what to do, so he's like, I don't know, what, just make all these rules that we have to follow, and you disobey God, so maybe we have to kill you, and maybe that'll solve all our problems. I don't know what I'm doing. God wasn't really helping them. That's what Job is all about to me. He's like, you don't help me. I just want to die, and you can't even let me do that. Do it quick. Oh! I thought I could get him. With the sword. This guy's pretty easy, though. Come to the spot down here. Come up here. Ah, got him. Yeah, I don't know. This week's been bad. I think, yeah, it's just a new thing, and I'm just not comfortable with the emulator and just like recording on my computer with this. It's just weird and different, and it takes me a long time to get comfortable with things. So I guess I will do Super Metroid next week. I was thinking maybe I won't, but because that's like a comforting thing that I've done before. Oops. But this week has been a farrago. It's been a true farrago. How could a child defeat me? Nah, whatever. We're friends. I like their like little like I'm friends with MegaMan. We're like buddies. If I was Lan's mom, I'd be like, we gotta get you a new pet. Your pet's gonna kill you. If he could hear what MegaMan is saying, like, we gotta fight these eco-terrorists, I'd be like, no, you've gotta do your homework. MegaMan's like, let's take on these terrorists, and they try to kill us, but we gotta fight back. So, how are you guys doing? Nobody's watching. It's nice though. I can have terrible episodes and nobody cares. What's a note? Let's do another note. I don't blame Moses. I guess I do a little bit. I blame God, I do. If the God of the Old Testament is real, and he exists the way they explain him, like, he's a terrible person. He created a terrible world, and the longer humans have been on it, we've created a better world, right? There's less slavery, there's less poverty. We did that. God didn't do that. God, when the world started with humans, there was slavery. The longer humans have been around, the more we've been able to fix it. Is that terrible to say? Like, we've been able to overcome this terrible nature that God put in us. To kill each other and to... Like, Moses was the best of the people who lived back then. And he was still a mass murderer. That's the thing. Like, I can accept, like, Moses was the best person. But he was still... Like, he was the best leader. He was the most righteous and the most altruistic. But he still murdered his own people when they disagreed with him. But he was still better than, like, the pharaohs and the other people who were leaders. And over time, we had to fight against all that. And in the end is America. Perfect America, where nothing bad ever happens. America, America, nothing bad ever happens here. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.